You know, most videos I get on here and I look at somebody who's screaming and shouting, they hate PC gaming, they throw a fit, they have a tantrum, but this guy is probably the calmest person I will ever cover here on the channel. This guy actually wants to have a discussion, which is kind of rare nowadays on YouTube. So don't go send hate to the guy. I mean, he's open to hearing opposite opinions, and I'm here to deliver one, bro.
PC gaming sucks. And console gaming is probably one of the most fun things I've ever had fun on in a long time.
I mean, his point here is that he enjoys playing console gaming more than PC gaming, and there's a ton of factors that can influence this. There's probably a guy out there who enjoys eating dog shit sandwiches. Just 3 dog turds put between 2 pieces of bread, and who are we to tell him not to enjoy it, you know what I mean?
And the PC community is really toxic. And I keep thinking, what does the toxicity have to do with gaming?
Why don't you try giving some examples of what you mean by this, because simply saying they're toxic doesn't really give us any insight as to what you're talking about.
Like if you're this toxic on video games, you just have to be a toxic person in real life.
This is not always necessarily the case. I've met people in real life that play completely differently than they do on video games. Like, for example, in person they're the nicest person ever, but in a video game they may call someone's mom a dying cause to this earth.
And it's like, how antisocial everyone is on PC games is beyond me.
That's in gaming in general, dude, not just PC gaming. Dude, I can't tell you how many times I loaded up on my Xbox One at old Call of Duty and all I hear is just some kid, chomping on his off-brand chips that he got from Walmart while sipping on his Baja Blast he got from Taco Bell, bro. And you try to say his name, but all you can hear is...
It's like, there's no willingness to create a community. There's no willingness to create a friend group or something like that.
It's actually easier on PC to find a group to play with due to things like Discord and things like that, but on console nowadays, especially PlayStation, they've removed the group feature, so you're forced to play with a kid sipping on his Baja Blast from Taco Bell and eating his Cool Ranch Doritos.
And it's like, there's a huge lack of community in the PC gaming community. It's like everyone wants to play only with their respective friends. No one wants to talk on mics. No one wants to make themselves available. If they're really good at the game, you'd want to send them a friend request. If they're really social and funny, you'd want to send them a friend request. But you just don't get that reciprocation when it comes to PC gaming.
Well, I mean, with the introduction of party chat, that's now pretty much all across the board. The norm is not to be in game chat. Which sucks, but I mean, it is what it is, man.
I came from console gaming, specifically that of my PS3.
Well, I think anyone who's played on the PS3 now realizes what the problem is. The problem is the PS3 did not have party chat, therefore everybody talked to themselves in game chat. If you wanted to play with a friend, you had to play the same game together and you had to talk into the game chat. No wonder he's finding everybody antisocial, dude. Because everyone had to speak to each other in game chat back then.
I started playing way back, I think 2016, 2017. I started playing PS3 online, and honestly, I had endless amounts of hours of fun on the PS3 playing old games. I would play online games, I would play campaign games. There was just so much to do on my console.
Well, I mean, you're also thinking of a different era of gaming when everything wasn't a remake and, they didn't release unfinished, broken, buggy piles of horse shit for video games. I mean, back then, if they released a Redfall, everyone would, publicly shame them. It'd be like in those medieval days where you had to wear, a bell on yourself to let everybody in the town know that you were a low IQ individual.
And all it was a thing for gaming. I had so much fun on my console. Fun that I've never even had 1% on my PC.
I mean, then again, fun is subjective. There's probably a guy out there who enjoys Redfall, and if that's you, get some fucking help.
Not even 1% of fun on my PC that I had on my console. On my console, I created I had legitimate friends and created legitimate relationships from gaming to meeting in real life. And it's like, on PC, I just haven't had the same experience.
You use a key word there, I. Not everyone shares the same experience as you, dude. For some people, it might be the other way around.
And with PC itself, people buy a lot of video games that they don't play, and half of the time they don't even play the same games as you.
Near the end of my console experience, it ended with actually the exact opposite of what you say. Everyone just wanted to play shitty-ass Battle Royale games. Battle Royale sucks, I'm sorry, bro. But I would rather grind my butt cheek up against a cheese grater than play a Battle Royale all day. And I mean it.
You'll meet them on one specific game, and then you'll never play with them again. It's just a weird way to game, honestly.
Okay, so apparently playing on a PC is weird, despite a console just literally being a PC with a more restrictive operating system. A console is literally just a PC without the features of a PC. So how in the fuck is it weird?
I liked PC gaming, but the only nice aspect about PC gaming is probably playing campaign games and the fact that you can do a lot more on PC than you can with consoles.
No shit.
Because as I mentioned earlier, console is just PC with a more restrictive operating system.
But I miss consoles for the online multiplayer aspect and just gaming in general. PC, there's so much nonsense you have to deal with, like getting emails, pop-ups, and all these types of things. You need ad blockers and everything, and even these days I barely game that much anymore.
So what I'm kinda getting from this video is not that you don't like PC gaming or think PC gaming sucks, but it's more the fact that you just grew out of the hobby. Just like, you know, everyone does with hobbies. People grow out of hobbies, people move on to new things.
Most of the time I'm just sitting on my phone and my PC is on in the background, and then when I want to do something I usually click onto YouTube, and then I find out that I've been watching YouTube shorts or watching different videos for like the past 2 hours, and it's like, I was supposed to be gaming, I was supposed to be doing this. It's just like on PC there's too many distractions of like pop-up emails, and it's just too much of a distraction in general.
Okay, so apparently now having more features on a PC is a bad thing because it might distract you. So apparently now more content in a game would also be a bad thing because there's just, you know, you don't want to get distracted, right? Your open world should be like Redfall so that nothing can distract you because there's no content in Redfall, bro. That game sucks. I'm sorry, I tried to play that shit on stream. Snooze fest, bro. Dog shit game.
And just for the like how much of a lack of community there is with PC gamers, I've just haven't had the same effect like what I had on PC. On console, you make a friend on a video game and you guys play that specific video game.
I mean, then again, there are less games to play on console, so I mean, as a result, people will be more likely to play the same games.
On PC, you meet someone on one video game and then you never play with them again.
That is not exclusive to PC. There are people I've met on console added and I've never played with them again.
That's one of the experiences that I had that's one of the biggest experiences that I've had with PC. You make a friend on a video game and then they just never play that video game again.
Welp, unlucky, I guess.
I don't understand that. And it's not like they even invite you or anything. It's just PC gaming is I don't feel like it's built for that much fun anymore.
What do you mean it's not built for quote-unquote that much fun anymore? You build it yourself, and not only that, but you can play pretty much every single game you can play on console, but with things such as, you know, multitasking, watching videos at the same time, more customizability, better frame rates, etc, dude.
Unless you have a group of friends and everyone wants to keep their group of friends to them, they don't want to share, they don't want to create a community, a bunch of people. Like I've struggled to create a community, the same community that I had on PS3. I tried to create my own community with friends and whatnot on here, but everyone is just so toxic, everyone is just so antisocial.
I mean, part of the reason nobody wants to talk is because the second you open your mouth, you're just gonna hear an angry 45-year-old middle-aged man on the other end of the mic go, "Hey man, what the f did you just say, you little bitch?"
They rage.
Because the youth of society. You shut up when I'm talking to you! You shut your mouth!
Well, I mean, people on every single platform rage when they die in video games. I mean, it's not exclusive to PC.
do all of these things. Like, yes, raging is a part of gaming, even on consoles and any platform, but it's just
No shit.
PC gaming is not that fun, honestly. PC gaming is not that fun. Yes, you can mod games, yes, games are optimized and stuff, but nah, PC gaming just doesn't feel the same. I miss the days of playing my PS3, of just logging on and having a bunch of friends who who are willing to talk when we play online, or who are willing to use their mics.
Well, unfortunately, due to party chats, games removing forced voice chat, and things like that, people don't really talk in games anymore, and that's not really the fault of PC gaming.
For some reason on PC nobody uses their mics.
And nobody on console does it either, unless it's some fat kid eating his goddamn chips, bro.
Or people are too scared to, or the lack of people who speak English. There's just a bunch of things with PC gaming, and I've just had a huge lack of fun, and it costs twice, 3 times as much as my PS3. So
Well, I mean, of course it's gonna cost more, dude. It's like 7 to 8 times the power. I mean, depending on, your build. But like I said at the beginning of the video, this guy was pretty respectful through all this, so I'm not gonna go too harsh on his opinion here. If you guys disagree with him, that's fine. I mean, this guy is open to hearing criticism, he's open to hearing feedback, and that is something I can respect when it comes to one of these videos you see, because it's a rare trait. So with that all being said, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike, and yeah, peace out.